Can an ordinary stone become priceless? Before leaving this world, Ryan left his son with a strange challenge: to turn an inanimate object into the most precious thing. But where does the true value lie? This story will change the way you look at life. The answer will make you think. Under the blue sky of a small town, a 17-year-old boy named Ryan stood still, his eyes following the main road stretching out before him. In his chest, his heart burned with the desire to change his life. Without looking back, Ryan boarded the bus, leaving the poor countryside for New York, the city of dreams. His luggage consisted of only a bag of old clothes, a few coins, and a strong will to become a successful businessman. But dreams are never easy. In the early days in a foreign land, Ryan did many jobs to survive, serving in restaurants, carrying goods, and then gradually learning about business. The long nights of exhaustion, the calluses on his hands, and the hasty meals did not discourage him. Each challenge only made Ryan more determined. Step by step, he built his career from scratch. And then, at the age of 40, Ryan had it all: a big company, a happy family, and the joy of his wife giving birth to their first son, Daniel. Life seemed perfect, but fate never stopped testing him. At the age of 52, Ryan received the shocking news that he had cancer. The whole world around him seemed to collapse. Fame, money, and the things he had pursued suddenly became meaningless when his time was counted in short days. Looking at Daniel, a 10-year-old boy, his heart was heavy. Ryan understood he could not accompany his son for the rest of his life. But there was one thing he could do: leave Daniel with the most significant lesson, the lesson that he had spent his youth to understand. One morning, Ryan called Daniel and placed a large box before him. "Are you ready to accept my challenge?" His voice was warm but earnest. The boy nodded vigorously. "There's something very ordinary in the box. You have 3 hours to make it more valuable without opening the box before leaving the house. Use your intelligence and creativity." Daniel rushed outside. When he opened the box, he was surprised to see that inside were only small stones. Disappointment flashed in his eyes but was quickly replaced by curiosity. How can I make these stones more valuable? He walked around, asking and observing. When he passed a craft store, an idea flashed. He asked the shop owner to paint on the stones, turning them into colorful decorations. When he brought the artistic stones home, he excitedly showed them to his father. Ryan smiled but said nothing more. The following day, Ryan gave Daniel the old box. "Continue to increase the value of these stones. Today, they must be worth more than yesterday." Daniel thought for a while and then came up with an idea. If decoration can make stones more beautiful, then crafting can make them more valuable. He went to a gemologist. The craftsman meticulously smoothed, polished, and turned the stones into small jewelry pieces. The boy was delighted to see the results. When he brought them home, his father just smiled meaningfully. On the third day, Ryan placed a single stone before his son. "This time, you must make it priceless and bring good things to many others." Daniel was confused. How could a stone become priceless? He wandered in thought, then realized that value lies in the material and the story behind it. He decided to bring the stone to a famous auction house. But instead of selling it as mere jewelry, he told the story of its journey. From a worthless object through many stages of creation to when it became jewelry. He emphasized that the stone is not just an object, but also a symbol of perseverance, creativity, and the ability to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. And most importantly, the money raised from this stone will help orphans in a poor town. The story inspired collectors present at the auction. They bought the stone not only for its beauty, but also for the humane meaning it brings. In the end, the stone was sold for hundreds of times its original value, and all the money was donated to build a small school for less fortunate children. Daniel proudly showed his father when he returned. "Dad, I did it. The stone you gave me not only increased in value, but it also helped other children have a better future." Ryan smiled happily. "Son, you understand the greatest lesson in business and life. The value is not in the thing itself, but in how we make others see it and use it for a better purpose." The boy hugged his father, knowing that he had received the most precious legacy his father left behind. Ryan knew he could not accompany his son all his life, but he had planted a precious seed in his son's heart. A lesson in value, creativity, and kindness. No matter how challenging life is, as long as he knows how to turn the stone in his hand into a symbol of giving, he will always find his path. And that is the most critical legacy a father can leave his son. Thank you for watching Story Dino channel to discover interesting stories. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next interesting stories. Please share with your friends to spread joy and knowledge together. Wish you a great day and see you in the next videos.